Hello everyone and welcome to Footy JUDGEMO. Cisco says yes to Arsenal from RB Leipzig. Is he the right signing for Arsenal or not? Is he the striker that Arsenal need? Is he the striker that the fans wanted? This is the guy, but he says yes. He is one of the stars of the Bundesliga with RB Leipzig, had a good season, but is he the level that Arsenal wants? Is he the level that will take Arsenal to winning the league ahead of Man City? This is what we're going to talk about today. If you are here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is what we're here to talk about. Cisco says yes to Arsenal. So welcome back, of course. So Arsenal wanted a striker. The problem is that this guy Cisco, is he the guy that can come in and be the understudy for Kai Havertz? The majority of Arsenal fans wanted a starting striker and wanted Kai Havertz to be in and out of the team. Of course, next season they are competing in the Champions League, a competition that they are hoping to reach like a semi-final or a final after reaching a quarter-final this year, got knocked out by Bayern Munich. And they are hoping to go far in the cups, in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, the League Cup. And they're hoping to still challenge for the league or actually win the league, this time ahead of Manchester City. So they are playing a lot of games. A lot of Arsenal fans actually, when I was talking to them, they were saying that they wanted someone with experience, someone that is kind of the finished article. Cisco, I am not saying that Cisco is a bad player. I actually think Cisco is a fantastic addition to the team, but it's just an addition to the squad. He's an addition to the team. He scored 14 goals and had 2 assists in 31 games last season with RB Leipzig. However, he has only 1 season in the Bundesliga. Before that, he was playing for Salzburg in the Austrian league. So he has one season in a top flight or one of the top 5 leagues in Europe. The question is, does that mean that Mikel Arteta is planning next season to have Kai Havertz as the starting striker for Arsenal and Cisco to be someone who is, maybe if Arsenal are stuck, maybe he gets games here and there, maybe it's a rotation between the two teams? Some of the Arsenal fans wanted someone from the caliber of course, Ivan Toney from Brentford, someone who they have seen for the last 2.5 years or 3 years with Brentford bowling in the Premier League. Or maybe some of them wanted a Vlahovic, someone who has played at Juventus, who has won some trophies with Juventus, and who was one of the stars in Fiorentina before, who has years and years under his belt in a top flight in Serie A. Some others said, why don't you go for Osimhen? They don't like Osimhen. They say Osimhen technically is not great. But Cisco as well, he's quick, he's physical, but is he the guy that actually is going to get Arsenal over the line? I'm actually not sure, but this signing tells me only one thing. It tells me that Arteta is still continuing with the youth project, with the prospects, unless they are still going to sign another attacker that is experienced, because Cisco is 20 years old. Is that the kind of player that you want to add to your team now to develop still in the Premier League? I thought Arsenal now, they were going to go to sign their ready-made players for the next season. They signed the likes, they got Havertz from Chelsea, of course, who Arteta proved everyone wrong and he got a tune out of him. They sign youngsters, they get young players, and they try to develop them. It's youth project, as people say. But I'm just gonna sit here and say I think Sesko is gonna be a good signing, but I think it's a risk for them. I think they needed a ready-made player today. Like when Bayern Munich went and signed a striker, they signed a Harry Kane. And I'm not saying that Arsenal should go and sign a Harry Kane, because Harry Kane is the top of the top, like crème de la crème. But I'm saying that you need to sign someone who's ready, who's not gonna be on trial at Arsenal. And that is something that I'm not sure where do they look. I don't know who else there is. By the way, there is Lautaro Martinez. You like it or not, and I'm an Inter fan. Lautaro Martinez is a proven striker at Inter. Maybe I don't like him that much, but he's a number 9 that got 20 plus goals in, I think, back-to-back seasons. And that is someone who you can get in, be your striker, and will promise you 20 plus goals. Is Cisco gonna come to the Premier League and score 20 plus goals? They were talking about having Gabriel Jesus as a backup right winger for Bukayo Saka, and having a striker that can actually have the experience to start if it's stuck. Like Ivan Toney, like even Vlahovic, you know what I mean? Like 𝐒𝐤𝐶, there is not a lot of strike, like even Alexander Isak. But Sesko for £45 million, it looks like another prospect. When Chelsea signed Kai Havertz, he had back-to-back seasons, great seasons with Leverkusen at the Bundesliga. And look how he ended up at Chelsea. You can say it's Chelsea's fault. You can say this is Chelsea are the graveyard for strikers. But I'm just going to say that not everyone that was going to come from the Bundesliga that is young will just bang right away. It just doesn't happen as often. The thing about it is that now Arsenal are putting the eggs on the basket of a 20 years old to battle it with Kai Havertz. You are doing again another youth project. And that aligns with Arteta reportedly signing a long-term contract. Does that mean Arsenal are still in the phase of building a project again? I thought this project now should deliver. If you ask any Arsenal fan, Cisco as your starting striker next season, you would say, no, we want someone more proven. From the likes of Ivan Toney, 𝐒𝐤𝐶 and Vlahovic to go to Cisco, who can prove everybody wrong, who can come in. I'm not just saying that he's going to fail or anything, because I don't know. I haven't watched enough of him. I watched some games of RB Leipzig. But I think it's a risk to put your Premier League hopes, the position that you want more, the position that everyone said you wanted more, in the hands of a 20 years old who has one season at a top 5 league. I think it's a big risk. I absolutely think it's a risk. I thought Arsenal are going for the ready-made players now. You like them or you don't like them, they add experience, they add a level of maturity. I think Arsenal have enough youngsters. But that's it. Cisco, good signing if you already had an established striker. But even Kai Havertz is questionable sometimes as the starting striker for Arsenal next season. So you're adding a youngster to a questionable striker. Unless Arsenal are gonna go and do some madness in the window or something. I don't know. But I'm looking at this and I'm saying it's a good signing for Arsenal, but you are putting a little bit of risk here. Arteta, I think a lot of Arsenal fans said that this is the season where he delivers. But anyway, I want to thank you guys. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you guys soon.